We are Track Record.
We are never finished.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. I hate saying that. I'm not gonna say that anymore.
We're gonna make Kevin's car work better.
Work better. Yeah, so we're completely overhauling the shifter in this car, and this is something that is long overdue. And I should have done a lot sooner, because I don't know if you guys are like super OGs, you would have seen that when this car was fairly stock still, we put in the STI short throw shifter, and it really didn't do a whole lot. So today we're gonna fix all of that and go true short shifter. We're doing a lot of things, so let me walk you through real quick. All right, so we got the Boomba short throw shifter. We got the Boomba short throw adapter piece. I don't know exactly the name for that, but it's basically furthering the shortness of the shift. And then here we have the Perrin short stop from first to second gear. This will keep you from getting locked up. And finally, we have the Perrin shift bushing. This is the brass bushing. It replaces a rubber bushing in the OEM shift assembly, and basically that's going to make everything much more stiff and sturdy when you're flying through those shifts. You ready, Jordan?
I don't know, dude. Sound like you got missing parts in here.
No. This isn't going to be like a step-by-step install. I'll try to remember to link some videos below so you guys can see step-by-step videos.
How do I feel about it? Let me tell you how I feel, Kevin. I feel like a failure. Why? Because we're doing this at night. We don't have proper lighting. We got proper lighting. We don't even have a car.
We got a car. It's fairly dirty. Still looks good though. Hopefully we're going to be getting rid of some of this, some of that in first gear, second gear, some of that, third gears and fourth gears. All the other gears are a lot tighter, but first and second there's a lot of play, and reduce some of the throw. Well, a lot of the throw anyways. Jordan's talking to himself in there.
Boomba, you included stickers, but you forgot to put the instructions in, so I'm docking your points right there.
Well, they have them online, but we're going to be following the video.
You think I care about the trees?
Okay, let's get this started. This is the tight space we're working in right here. This is the shift cable that I removed. So we're gonna move this plate, and we're gonna be able to access the bushing that's rubber, and we're gonna, what? I need a wrench, a 12 millimeter wrench.
I'm so confused, Kevin. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Then we're going to access the plate, the short shifter plate, the adapter, whatever it is from Boomba, also through here. Put that back on, and then we're gonna go inside the car and finish up with the actual short throw shifter rod. All right, so I was able to get that plate off, and then I just removed the pin, slid this off of this bar right here, and this is the shifter cable right here. So this is the crappy, well, I don't want to say crappy, but the rubber bushing that is stock, and we're gonna be replacing that with this guy. This is gonna make things way better, way more stiff. It is extremely tight under here. I could have probably lifted the car up a little bit more, but that's okay. That's what we're doing. It's a success because we're still doing this even though it's dark out. This is Track Record at night.
I want to go to bed.
Well, just in the regular Track Record fashion, it's way too late. We spent way too much time on this, but we got the bushing on, we got the adapter plate on, and we're just now going to be installing the last two things, which is the Perrin shift stop which is gonna be really easy. And then the actual short shifting rod. I'm exhausted. It's after midnight. We're being way too loud, but we're so close. I mean, I know we didn't show a lot of it, but that's because that was difficult. This is honestly one of the hardest installs that we've done in this car. Just the hardest part was definitely the Boomba shifting plate adapter, because you have to punch out a pin, and there's just a lot of things you need to undo to get to that. Like I had to undo the transmission mount, the mount brackets, which was a lot, and it'd be way easier if the car was up higher off the ground. But that being said, let's just finish this thing.
Let's pack it up and do it tomorrow.
I can't, I have to go to work tomorrow. Jordan's losing faith. I'm almost there, but we're doing this for you guys. And for the WRX, but mainly for you guys. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have the Perrin shift stop mounted right there on the right. And we finally got the Boomba short shifter in. And now all we have to do is put this back in the car. And then we'll be done. We can button up everything else, put everything back, and then, because I just need to get home, I'm exhausted. Well, I'm alive. We made it. We made it home. As you can see, that was an interesting install. I would have to say it was one of the hardest installs that we've done on this car. I had no idea it was going to be like that. We finished the install at 3:30 in the morning. We were making way too much noise at that time of night, and because I just needed to get the car home because I had work the next day. I was like panicking at one point. I was losing my mind at another point. I think Jordan fell asleep at some time in the night, and but by a miracle we got everything back together. We got the shifter assembly back together, got it back in the car. Oh my gosh. And I really want to show you guys what the difference is, because it is a huge difference. With the 4 installs, remember, it was the brass bushing from Perrin, the Perrin first to second stop, and the Boomba short shifting rod, and the Boomba short shift adapter plate. So all 4 of those things combined, I mean, an absolutely night and day difference, literally. So I'm gonna stop talking, get in the car, and show you guys the difference. The notchiness on this and how tight it is, I mean, this is just a little bit of play, but it's nothing compared to what it was, and it's pretty solid left to right. The only play that I have is up and down. The throws to the left and the right, I think, definitely feel shorter. I don't know if they're supposed to, but they do. Going into first, that's it. From just left to first is there, and then second is there. So it's pretty dang notchy. Here's to fourth is slightly longer. Third is about the same. Fourth is longer. And that's going to fifth, and then sixth. So, and then of course you got your reverse lockout. Boom. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I didn't go crazy on the way home, and I haven't actually driven the car since then. So I'm gonna take you guys out and just do a couple pulls and run through the gears a little bit. Oh yeah, one thing to note, the Perrin brass bushing, it doesn't technically fit on the Boomba adapter plate because it has to slide on a little rod, and the bushing has a little hole in it and it's supposed to slide over perfectly. Well, the Perrin one is just a little bit too small on the inside, so it won't actually slide over as it comes. So we had to actually drill out a little bit, just a tiny amount of material on the inside of the brass bushing, and then we were able to slide it on. So that's the only thing to note with this setup. That's pretty much it. So I guess we should go out for a drive. Okay, so as you can see, the shifts are way quicker, way more crisp, and that was like the first actual pull that I've done since the change. So I'm gonna try one more over here, and we'll see if we can get through first and second. Yeah, overall everything's way tighter and shorter, and I mean, I don't know what else to really say. So let's do this real quick. Alright, well that was the last pull I'm doing today, but as you can tell, it was very, very good. First, second was a little slow, third was nice, and third and fourth was pretty fast. So now I'm all like, let's go home. That was it. Time to go home, you know, watch a Netflix show, be quiet, we'll go to Ralph's, get some snacks. So not speeding, not driving crazy, just law abiding. I'm all shaky now. Plus the adrenaline rush of doing that on top of that, it's like and then seeing that. So anyways, I'm just gonna close it out here because that was pretty much everything, and hope you guys enjoyed this roller coaster of a video, because it spanned like 3 days. Let us know what you think in the comments, and what you thought of the install, and not that we really showed much of it. But anyways, follow us on Instagram, subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and leave a comment. And as always, we are never finished, and we will catch you guys in the next one.